Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my makeup collection. So in just a second I'll show you my overall like setup. So I'm really content with the makeup that I have. I mean, I don't have much, but some people would say I have much. So it's really how much like you think. Yeah. So let me show you the setup. 1 minute. Sorry. That's my like light right there. So as you can see, I just have two Bob Bobby Brown books in the back. There we go. There we go. And then over here I have a pink full-size perfume in Bold and Playful, and then I have a bunch of minis. Four. And then I have three EOS right here, which aren't the only ones I have. And then over here I have some of them are at other people's houses. And then over here, these are all lip balms, and then these are all hand sanitizers. And then I have the Garnier eye roller. And then I have a sport stick, which is like sunscreen. I have Jergens Natural Glow and Jergens Natural Glow Face. And then back here I have a Sonia Kashuk roped kabuki brush. And I have just a body mist and Dark Kiss body mist by Bath and Body Works. And then I have this, which is Peace, Love, and Juicy Couture. It's really cute. And then I have Estee Lauder Take It Away and Estee Lauder Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. And then I'll show you and I'll tell you which drawer each is in. But I have three very large drawers. So yeah. And then over here, oops. And then over here I have all my makeup brushes, which I'll go through also. So yeah. Okay. So let's get started. So I'll start with my brushes. So I don't have that many brushes. Actually, I forgot to show y'all. But down here I have I'll show you, a patent leather Estee Lauder. It's under this big gorilla who has the nail polish remover, and it's like my hair straightener. But that has all my nail polishes in it. Then over here I have like a little box, if you can see it right there, and it has all my travel makeup brushes. So I'll also show you those. And then I have a bunch of bags that you probably saw, and those are all makeup bags. This is the one I'm currently using. It just has like little people on it. So I'll start out with my regular brushes. I just have like this big, just like no name brand. And then I have Face Secret bronzer brush, which I use every day for blush. Like every day I wear blush. So I really like it. It's just a stippling brush. And I have an e.l.f. C brush. Oops. Okay. So I really like that. And I have an e.l.f. blush brush, which I used to use every day. And then I realized that I like the stippling brush just a bit more. I have this angled foundation brush by e.l.f. And then I have just another no-name brand. And it's just like a smaller brush. It's like the same company as the other one. And then I have this, which I really like. It's like a tiny, tiny little brush. And that's the name because it's really long. But it is a spotter brush. And this is a paintbrush. I have this, which is also a paintbrush, which my sister and I, it's the same company. But my sister and I heard about this on YouTube. So we went out and both bought one. It's supposed to be like a dupe for the MAC brush. The one that's a dupe is actually what's the number? The one that you have.
239.
The 239. But the one that's supposed to be the dupe is 3/4 of an inch, and I got the 1/4 because they were out of 3/4 of an inch. They said they had it, so it's probably really popular. So that's the name. I always pronounce it wrong. Then I have a Sonia Kashuk blending brush, and an e.l.f. concealer brush, which I use for eyeliner. And then I have, what? Yes, ma'am. I have to get off and go to bed soon. And then I have an eyelash curler and a comb. So just for make travel, I just have a bunch. I'm not going to show them to you. It will take too long. They look like that. And so in here, pretty much I'll just show you. That's the easiest thing. So I have two Revlon Cream Illuminate shadows. Now I have an e.l.f. palette. I have a Wet n Wild palette. I have a MAC paint pot. I have a MAC eyeshadow. I have Almay eyeshadow. I have Sally Girl. I have an Ulta pigment. I have a bunch of Estee Lauder. It's way back there in the dark blue packaging and right here. And then I have an e.l.f. eyelid primer, and I have Body Shop. I have two of them. I really like those. And I have another e.l.f. palette, and I have a Clinique palette, and a Wet n Wild palette, and an LA Colors palette, and another e.l.f. palette. Then for the second one, it's my like really big drawer. So mostly in here I have a bunch of lips. These are lips. And a bunch of eyeliners. And for mascara, you can go look at my mascara collection that I just made. But pretty much I have a bunch of Wet n Wild eyeliners. The mascaras, you'll have to look at the video because there's just so many of them. I have a bunch. I have Estee Lauder lipsticks and a lip primer. I have a Clinique Almost lipstick and a Clinique lipstick. And then I just have a bunch of lip stuff. Lips are like a really thing that you can just wear every day, even when you don't feel like wearing anything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And back here I have a Sonia Kashuk brow kit also. So yeah, I'll do a more in-depth thing later. So now I'll kind of put this down because this part's really hard. What?
I can see myself in the back of your computer.
Wow. So I have a Hard Candy bronzer. I have NYC loose powder. It's kind of like openish. I have an Estee Lauder blush, NYC cover stick, L'Oreal blush, CoverGirl clean powder, which I like, and e.l.f. powder and e.l.f. tinted moisturizer. I have a bunch of like false lashes. This one, they're in there. And I have this huge palette. It was also by a no-name brand. But it's huge. I have an e.l.f. beauty book, Smoky Eye Edition, which was kind of a silly call. I have Aqua CoverGirl Smoothers, High Beam, Sephora Blush Me is also down there, and the Elizabeth Arden Red Door palette is down there too. So I like both those things a lot, but they're like down there and I don't want to pick them up because they're too far down there. And I have an Ulta eyeshadow and just like my favorite blush, Milani Minerals in Luminous. And then I have just like an e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Wet. And that is pretty much all. As y'all probably heard me yell, I have to go. So I'll see you later. Oh my gosh, it won't close. But 1 second. I'm going to say bye-bye. Bye. I gotta go. I'm sorry that this video was shortish. So, bye. Silly video.